You're listening to
What's up?
Yes sir.
Today's podcast is proudly brought to you by our friends at Volunteers Network Singapore, also known as IMVNSG.
IMVNSG is a non-profit organisation aiming to inspire and champion youth volunteerism. They carry out campaigns such as food donation drives, community outreach, fundraisers, and many more.
Now, if you're interested to get to know more about them, you can visit them on all their socials. That's on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. All the social platforms, all the social media platforms, they are there at IM_Volunteers Network SG.
And if you're keen on joining, you can just leave them a DM on their Instagram and they'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Now, if you're ready for today's episode, let's go.
I want you to sit down and listen. Pay attention now. Cause you're listening to the best podcast in town. Y'all not ready for this. Now when I say bro, you say what's up. Ready? Hey bro, what's up? Hey bro, what's up? Hey bro, what's up? I like it. Hey bro, what's up? Hey bro, what's up? Hey bro, what's up?
Hello guys, welcome back to Bro What's Up. You're with me, Nabil Jaz.
And I'm Shafiq Khairi.
Those who are watching on YouTube, you are seeing our two guests here, but we're not going to introduce them just yet. In fact, we're just going to talk about the view first. If you guys can see, we are outside. We are at Lower Seletar Park. And Lower Seletar Park because Imran invited us here. Imran, you talk to the mic. How loud you talk so that they cannot hear you, bro.
Right now, so yeah.
Yeah, you're muted, bro. You're muted. Yeah, so they might see you talk, but on Spotify, they cannot hear a single thing from you, brother. Then we introduce you first. But before that, I just noticed, right, this whole outfit I wore in the last episode. Like,
Kau tak cuci eh?
tak.
You didn't wash your clothes eh?
Sadly, I have no clothes. I have only one pair of clothes that I wear for podcast, actually.
Because the thing is, right, he just went from his driving simulator shit.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, so like, it's either he's in uniform or he's not. That's all.
Exactly. So, lazy, I want to find shirt. I just wear the simplest of shit. But today, we're not going to talk about driving. We're going to talk about generation gap with these two people here. So, Shafiq, can you introduce who we have today on this podcast?
Okay, so first over here, you see the very handsome man right here. You probably see him on TikTok like a million times. You feel like unfollowing, you feel like blocking, alright.
Correct.
We have... Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Imran and Nurmira. Yes, I'm the...
Okay, we know about you already.
Okay, next.
He's been on the show too many times already. But the lady sitting beside him is her first time on the show. Ni kita tak payah malu. No need to be ashamed. So, who do you have here today?
Okay, my name is Nurmira Atika and I'm the Executive Youth Leader of Sustainability. Yes.
You can speak louder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she seems like she's in a very calm manner, like compared to before that we started the podcast, you know.
No, honestly, my first impression of her, right? Okay, no offense lah. You know, it's stereotypical and all, but you know, she wear the hijab, everything. I thought she'd be like the quiet, very nice girl. Don't talk so much. But wow, the first thing she shouted already.
Wait, so you're saying I'm not nice, is it?
Yeah, I never say you're not nice.
No, say you're not nice.
I never say you're not nice. I just say
Nabil, it's not Nabil.
I'm just saying you are a bit louder, wilder and louder than expected. But that's good. It brings personality into the podcast. So besides you being an executive youth leader, right? What do you do in IMVNSG?
So right, my role is actually to promote environmentalism throughout the network. So it's like some events that I did was actually collecting or recyclable materials. And then actually I have an upcoming plan that is actually to like collect, of course again, recyclable materials, but then in return we will give like the residents like vouchers or anything that they can spend on for like like their oil, food, etc. Yeah. So
in a way, is in return of not volunteering, in return of recycling, they are getting a reward.
That's correct. Yeah.
I see. No, it's such a fitting thing that she's an environmentalist of IMVNSG. When look, we are surrounded by trees everywhere.
Yeah.
Does this make you feel happy?
Of course, it's nature.
Oh, nature.
That's nice, the choice of location.
Yeah,
With the guests,
right.
Why is she like in a very calm manner right now?
Yeah, right. Is it because if you're in front of the camera or
Because
like?
this is setting the mood, you know.
Oh, so like you'll see the
I
gradual
see.
increase in her expressions all later.
Yeah. Okay, so what we said earlier, right, was about generational gap. Now, me and Shafiq are 19.
Yeah, and then you see like there's a very older,
I'm the old gen,
much older person.
Yeah.
here.
How old are
21 years
you?
old.
21 years old.
Yeah, not 45 with 2 kids now.
And you are?
18.
See, 18, 19 and 25, right?
21.
Oh, 21.
21. Minus 4. Huh?
21.
Then plus 4.
31.
21. 21.
Oh, not
Okay?
12 ah.
No. Too young.
So, we are considered young lah. We are still considered young. And then, this topic was actually brought up by Shafiq. So maybe you want to tell them why you feel like generation gap is what you want to talk about today.
To be honest, the topic came to my head like randomly. I was watching anime.
Yeah.
Then I was watching Naruto. Then like Naruto very young, right? He was a little boy. Then his sensei like Jiraiya, damn old, right? Yeah. So I was like thinking like there's like a very like big difference in like the way they talk, the way they present themselves, right? Now I was thinking like, IMVN interact with elderlies a lot, right?
Correct.
Like we have a lot of young people
Yeah.
from like IT West or like
Yes.
some of your volunteers are like around our age also, right?
Some are like 25, 28.
You know the youngest, for fun fact, is actually a Sec 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
13 years old.
13 years old
As young as
volunteer.
that. Yeah. Hey, wait, we got younger. Primary school.
Huh?
With the kid. Yeah, have. But just about one of them.
A primary school
11-year-old, yes, correct, with the parent.
Oh, with
But
the
they're not that
parent.
active. Yeah. Always the parent come to assist, that kind of thing.
But that's interesting. But as you can see, they have talked to people of like a variety of ages. And I've probably experienced like talking to different people. And you have to change your moods, the way you talk, and the way you act in front of these people.
Correct.
So I think we start off with the simplest question. Which one easier to deal with?
Basically youth lah. I mean, of course, we are at our age of 18, 19 years old. We are talking to the same age as us. I think it would be the most easiest. Because if you were to talk with those, seniors and the kind of, like the age of our parents, we really need to be, how to say, a bit of down to earth and humble. We can't be on the, how to say, our mood in a way that very rara, lepak, chillax kind of setting. We just talk and curse, the kind of thing. Of course, they will feel that we are a bit rude to them lah, because I think they were also thought that, hey, alamak, this parents also never teach them that kind of thing. Also how we communicate with them, like our speak, the formal of language that we use, that kind of thing, right? So I think, of course, the organization focuses more towards the youth, but in the near future, we might want to also encourage family volunteerism, which is also, I think the topic is very relevant. I want to win very strong. Titanic, you jump, I jump. Okay, so I think because of why, we just want to expand more, and I guess building up the relation with others instead of just youth, I think is good. Because we can't focus. Kejut aku. We can focus on just one particular age group lah. But of course in the future, I think that's from me lah.
How about you, Nurmira? Which one do you think is easier to deal with?
To me, I would agree with Imran because like I myself who work in an attraction, right? Handling youths around my age.
You work in an attraction?
Yes, of course.
What does that mean?
I work as an attraction operator lah.
You know, like attractions.
Yeah.
Like,
She's the attraction.
no.
I don't different.
Oh, they were different.
Different.
So people pay to be
To see her.
no to go to where she was.
Different.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
How long have you been working there?
So far, I think coming 2-3 months.
1 to 3 months.
Intern lah, not part time. So yeah.
But then like I've also had experience working in like attractions, right? Usually kids are very annoying.
Yeah.
I would rather like deal with parents instead of the kids. You get
To
what I
me,
mean?
recently I just had a situation, right? I will honestly deal with the kids because the parents, right, they can be, Karen.
Yeah.
Then they will be like, you're not doing your job, right? So it's like,
No, people tell you that. There got people that actually tell you that.
Yeah,
Serious?
like, even to my friends, to my colleagues, yeah.
Example?
Example, there was once where the kid actually lost their wristband. Then the parent actually scolded our staff and like say the swear word, the S word all come out, or then like.
Wait, let me say it for you. What?
Yes.
Oh, hey.
Okay, then what you do?
Why do? It wasn't me. It was my friend who went through it. So of course I feel bad. Like she was just intern. So it's like for her to go through that kind of thing, it's like trauma, I would say.
So
It
let me
happen in front of you lah, no?
No, it isn't. It didn't.
So let me get this straight.
sad.
The parents scolded the staff because their children lost a wristband which was on the kid's wrist.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
And the staff kena.
Yes, correct. Cause
Unreasonable. Totally, yeah.
yeah.
How? Okay, you tell me in what way can the staff like make sure the thing doesn't fall off the wrist? Like everywhere the kid go, the staff supervise.
Staple.
It's actually because of the parent as well. It's not because of the staff itself, because I think that's not really check lah. The wristband is on the kid's hand, make sure it's secured, and I think as a kind of entry ticket into the attraction, the staff supposed to check lah. Of course, your friend did, I think, Nurmira. So the parents also need to make a wise choice in taking care of their child lah, who play in the attraction.
Exactly.
In a way that is your child safe? Is your child, just climb high, then just jump down, I don't know, die or what, right? Then injured or something. And of course, the ticket is something important to put in consideration because of you are in the attraction. Why not suddenly you just put your child into the attraction, then you just let the staff take care of you. Then you run away, go shopping or something else.
Yeah, that's right.
So I think the parents is also on fault lah.
I feel like in this case, it's not that the parents don't know that they are at fault. It's just that their ego, They don't want to admit that.
Yeah.
So they will somehow like blame on whoever.
Also, I think they pay already for the child. They put the child inside already. Okay lah. Okay, now the staff's fault.
And especially if you see like a very young staff, then you obviously try to like.
Of course.
Correct.
Them out for nothing. Hey, Nurmira, I got advice for you. Next time, right? They say anything to you later, right? The part where Imran talk a lot, right? Cut. Play. Your child die or what? Let them hear all that.
That's when you're presenting the waiver. Then you say your
the
child
waiver,
died,
right?
not my problem.
It's just a transcript or whatever Imran said. Then they have to sign down there.
Okay, but have you like had any experiences like dealing with difficult people, like be it elderly or like youth during your volunteerism?
Yeah, you start first.
For myself, it would actually be language barrier. But then every time I'm like partnered up. Okay, there was this one time I was partnered up with like a Chinese female, and we actually had quite a lot of things in common. And actually we helped each other when it came to the Malay residents and who can't understand English. I helped talk in Malay. Then for the Chinese part, she talked to them in Chinese. So it's like I love it in the network where it actually like, how to say, we are very like multiracial. Like anything we help one another. If not
if they don't know this language, then maybe the one other person know that second language, that kind of thing, right?
But that's a good thing that she pointed out that IMVNSG, right, is actually multiracial, because honestly, even my first impression, right, is a Malay organisation.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So a lot of people first impression of IMVNSG, right, it's a Malay organisation.
Correct.
Because everyone in the pictures all like Malay. Even my friends say, some Malay group you go. No.
It's the head of the network is like some mat,
correct. I think it's Nabil. I think a good point that you also raised up this point. So at least I can just explain. That is really a major impression of most of our volunteers here, because of they thought like we are a Malay Muslim organisation. Of course, we're gonna put like Bismillahirrahmanirrahim on top. Before we start everything, we just baca some Al-Fatih.
Everybody wants to just
no, that is how Malay Muslim organizations start their work, everything, right? Of course, I mean, due to the observation that you look, oh my God, a lot of Malay, Muslim, guys, chicks, some more, then Mina rebels or what, something. So basically, we are not lah. We are kind of a circular organization whereby we have a lot of other volunteers from other countries as well. Like for example, Indonesian, Vietnamese,
serious?
Bangladesh. They have one, two.
Vietnamese is my friend, right?
Yeah, Vietnamese is her friend in her class. So a lot of other religions, races as well here and there. Of course, we do have Indians and Chinese too. So just that we have a majority of 98%. A lot of them is volunteers. So that is one of the relatable impression of the language barrier of we really hard to talk with the residents, to talk with the beneficiaries in the way that most of them are Chinese, majority of them in the rental flat, some of them are also Malay. Malay, of course, we easy, mother tongue language, right? Then we talk also, awak tinggal berapa orang so reply easy lah. But in Chinese also we need to use hand signal. Or maybe one of the observations I saw, one of the outreach time, it was like 2 months ago. My volunteer went to the Google search to Mandarin to English simplify,
Dedication.
Dedication. Spend about 2 minutes and a half just to explain an introduction. Haven't go into the Google to form to input the information some more. My name is blah blah blah. 我不知道. So that guy is already, how to say, the waste of time here and there. So handling the language barrier issues is a problem for us, especially if you get to how to handle for example, to say approach wheelchair bound people or PWB, PWA, so PWD. Then the sky angry, person with disability, so that one also, they cannot talk, they cannot move, jialat also. Then that's one thing, one challenge that we acquire also. I
mean, these are the struggles that you have to go through if you want to help out the elderly, right? Because the elderly, they don't have the same like kind of education that we have.
Yep. Ya Allah. There's a spider there. You cannot see, but there's a spider there. That's why they all like.
Yeah, so I was saying like they don't have the same education as us. So like
true.
They only like at most like maybe like learn 1 or 2 languages, right? I mean we also.
Yeah.
But they are not that like fluent in the languages.
It's not formal education lah, in a way.
True.
Yeah.
And another thing is like you said PWDs, right?
Yeah.
Most of them are very people who are like not as fortunate as us. So they have struggles. They have to pay like bills such as their medical
Correct.
bills and
Yeah.
such.
You also depend on some
Assistant.
social work, kind
Yeah.
of assistance from the external parties, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah, that's why the network comes in handy for this kind of people.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know about you guys, right? But I love talking to old people lah. Like pakcik-pakcik,
Is that a fetish or something?
It's not fetish.
Oh no, specific gila.
No, not that kind of fetish. But it's just like talking to old people. Like, I don't know, are they very... I don't think not everyone can do it. But to me, they are easily entertained also.
Correct. How to say, like there is a power in you. Only some people can really talk with older people. Like very fluent. Very, senang. Easy.
Because I know some people find it absolutely difficult to talk to old people.
Yeah.
Like they say old people are unapproachable. You cannot think of a topic. But to me, I speak everything under the sun. They all like laughing here, laughing there. Like, quite funny.
How to say the humor?
Yeah, their humor different.
Yeah, correct.
There was like once back in my secondary school, I went to the senior activity center, and then like there was the makcik there. She until today like I forgot her name, but like she was one of the most hyper ones, and like that time we had the sing-along session. Yeah. And then she was actually joining in, dancing here and there, making like the crowd more lively. And
You know
I felt
makcik?
like, makcik.
Makcik confirm geng randut dulu.
Of course lah.
Talking about Dandu, I also entered a house where the makcik open jedak jeduk. Seriously, it's like wow, very powerful. This makcik like 69-year-old.
Ada TikTok lah.
When I approach, she a bit dancing left to the right.
That's where he
And then
fell
of
in
course I
love,
joined lah.
Fell in love.
Fell
At
in
that
love never,
moment, he knew she was the one.
His first love. Jedak jeduk auntie. Okay, but let's say when you started like the network, right, from the start, there was obviously judgment, right? I feel like it would be more accepted from the youth, but how was it like when you tried to like portray the idea to like the elderlies?
I receive a lot of how to say salty comments from the elderly in the way
Serious?
that, of course, why do I focus more towards the youth instead of the elderly who really need help? You know, that kind of thing. Or either, why do you focus more towards youth? Because youth are energetic people. They can do themselves, no? They can be independent.
But you focus on them to help.
Yes, correct.
Right.
So that is a good point Nabil has raised, because we want to focus on youth to give support to them in the way that some of these youth, they want to do things that they aspire to do, but just that they do not have the support or maybe a helping hand to push the idea on, you know, with the passion that they
push
have.
the idea on.
Push. I shout, very push. For example, you know, you guys are doing podcast. Some of them are doing a business. Some of them are doing, how to say, some other online.
Mic
shop
bang.
or what. Yeah. Oh, sorry, near a bit. Okay,
No,
can.
you talk then you. Sorry.
Sorry. So, I mean, that's because of why we need to help this youth lah. Of course, there are some of the makcik, our uncle lah, also curse on us in the way that they never get the support they need from us. They curse us, that kind of thing. You know why? So we can't focus on and we can't please everyone. Just that, of course, we assist where we can lah. Yeah.
Time is coming up also. They want to curse. They should say Bismillah all. Say prayers. You know, curse people at such an old age. Cannot.
Hashtag time is coming.
Least ending.
Aspire before aspire. True.
Astaghfirullah. Wait, what was it? But okay, but you see, the reason I say I like to talking to like old people, right? But maybe
Fetish.
Astaghfirullah. No.
Okay, continue.
Is it I lose my train of thought?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, but yeah. Judgmental people. But I feel like also, right, the aunties and these old people, right, can be one of the most, what you call that, supportive figures.
Yeah, they give actually good advice.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. Like my canteen uncle at Ang Mo Kio Sec. The guy that stand the Western shop.
Forever, you know, with that candy.
Serious?
No, okay. He said like that because it's legit. Every day, right, I will talk to them without fail. Like I will order, then I will stand beside the shop, just talking to them. what they cook and all. I just stand beside the shop and just start talking to them.
Because
You never enter the kitchen or what? No?
I never
never.
He want like special, you know. He want to be special, you know.
Hey, in the end,
He's the type, right? They will go to recess, then
Yeah.
skip the queue. Oh, cik, my order.
Yeah lah.
Then you go.
All these tactics lah. Tactics, strategies,
So what?
you know.
Popular person lah.
no, serious. Like, okay, I think I said it before. In secondary school, right, I will legit just, in the morning, I will come walk past the canteen, right? The uncle be like, Nabil, what you want today? Let's say chicken chop rice. I will say chicken chop. Okay, I said for you. I come down canteen, the line fucking long, right? I will just stand there back. He wave to me, Nabil, come forward. I just cut the whole queue, pay, grab my food, done.
That's a good strategy
So
by
what?
him.
VVIP treatment.
You guys must learn.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys
Play
must
with
learn.
their feelings just so
of
he get
course.
like
And you know one thing, one day, right, the uncle talked to me, right? The uncle came to me and talked to me, Nabil, what you want to eat? Tell me, uncle cook for you.
Oh,
Then I was like, that day I
What you
craving
request for?
paprika, chicken paprika. Okay, I craving.
Oh, the paprika was nice.
For the whole week, right, the uncle served paprika just for me, bro.
Oh.
Then other people want to, bro, but the thing is, right,
It's just-
my friends also can come along. I cut the queue. They cut the queue with me, bro. He talked as if he had to queue, you know. He cut the queue with me because he my friend.
Okay, but I had a conscience. So that's why when like the queue is long, right, I feel like I feel them bad, you know, for the people who are queuing out, right?
Yeah.
So I just go to the stall next door, just to buy from them.
To me, it's a senior privilege. We want to sec for you senior there, you abang kawasan already.
Same.
Privilege already.
Got a VIP lane, on
Yeah,
the
VIP lane.
left. Hey, got
Nothing wrong with
lane,
that.
The HT, you go pick up the aunties, eh?
The uncle
Confirm have lah. Confirm
Yeah.
have. Of course.
I try to like
You
sit down
bring
uncle. Yeah. You have to bring this vibe around, you know.
Yeah, I can feel it drizzling lah. Okay, continue.
But what advice did you get from an elderly that you feel like it's like cow and like good advice?
Honestly, about like since, okay, not to say why, but these days, young teens, I would say young teens already
Yeah,
get into
teenagers.
love. Kind, you know.
Okay.
So it's like
Before that, right, you all want to walk onto the shelter, not? We continue recording, but we just walk to the shelter.
Okay, can we bring the thing lah?
Yeah. Cameraman will carry the camera, follow us. Okay, continue talking. Yeah, so the teenagers now all fall in love.
This is a podcast on the move. We are rehearsing for walkabout. Yeah.
2 hours later.
So yeah, you're
You're
talking about
moving to where
the shelter there.
Oh, the shelter. Not the one.
Where you going?
Sorry. I thought
You going to the reservoir or
I
what?
thought the podcast by the bay.
7 hours later.
This one legend, you know.
The
Okay,
cable
please take a seat lah. Dengan kabel semua. Okay, take a seat.
Just nice. I got 4 seats.
Just nice.
It's just nice,
Tak
eh?
tak. Oh, tak ada. Okay.
2,000 years later.
So Nurmira, as you were saying, right? Yeah. The teenager all now in love. Yeah. What's up with that?
okay, maybe not just like the young teens, but also because right now, I would say the economy is getting more like expensive. The things in Singapore are getting more expensive.
Yeah.
So like, people like will tend to focus more like, okay, what my thinking, right, is like we tend to focus more on like studies first. So it's like when you, example, my dreams is actually to get a degree. So like after a degree, then obviously like work, then obviously can talk about marriage lah. It's like, but nowadays I see,
Plan already.
These days I keep on hearing the word marriage.
yeah, it's like already a common thing for young couples
I
lah.
think because we are of that age already lah.
Bro, we are
18,
just
19.
18, 19. It's not young.
It's already of that age.
I ever even enter NS, they already talk to me about marriage. No?
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't matter lah because you're still at that age.
Wait, my pants got hole.
Huh?
My pants got hole. Okay, sorry. Okay, done. Okay, continue.
Huh? Okay.
Okay.
TMI.
Okay, carry on.
So like, I would just like say to the young couples out there, honestly.
Oh, see. Yes.
No, it's not to hurt their feelings or what, but like I would say, okay, I get it. We are at the age to actually find love, to, you know, have company and stuff like that. I mean, it's good, so that you won't feel alone and stuff like that. But like, do like prioritize your studies and health lah. I would say.
Listen to
Yeah.
Auntie Nurmira.
Auntie.
Yes, very
So this advice is-
useful advice.
So this is advice you got from old people also lah.
Yes, correct. Especially from my nenek. Yeah, she actually tell me like a lot of good advice to always like although you are suffering from like your own personal problems, right?
Yeah.
Always smile. You know, what is smile is sunnah.
Always smile.
Smile.
You want to
Is
hear
that recorded in the camera?
You want to hear a story about smiling or not? Okay, so this one was not an advice given by an old person lah. So like you said, right, no matter what your problem, smile. Why? Because it has a psychological effect lah. Basically, when you smile, right, you will make yourself forced to think you're happy.
Yeah.
Even though you are sad, right, you actually remain happy. So there was this point of time, right? I think Sec 2, Sec 3. So I watch a lot of videos on YouTube. So there was this, I don't know if you guys hear about the YouTube channel called Charisma on Command.
Apa?
No.
Charisma on Command.
No.
Okay, so it was this YouTube channel that teaches you about confidence and that kind of shit lah. So I watched a video and one of the tip right for them, they say that to be confident right is to smile always. So shit you not, for the whole of Sec 2, Sec 3, I think Sec 2, Sec 3 right, I tried to smile every single day, every single time when I walk. I would just walk around school trying to smile. To give myself that note, a mental note right.
Imagine a
I'm
teacher
happy.
scolding him. He'll be like,
he good
Yeah,
boy.
buddy.
school more,
He good
school
boy,
more.
he good boy.
School more.
Good boy.
Teachers
Very
also.
good boy.
He become a teacher also.
Oh,
Yeah.
Actually, I
not
can
bad, not
relate
bad.
to that lah. Because when
What, picking up teachers?
No. Come on, I have to be honest that back in school days, obviously got handsome, pretty teachers lah. Not picking up lah. But then,
See?
no,
Of course, the
not
PE teachers, man.
picking
I
up.
agree with you,
No,
okay?
man.
I've never disagreed with you.
You
I've
were
always-
talking.
This one what?
It
The
was not me.
Spider-Man one ah?
It was
The Spider-Man one, is it?
it was not me.
You were dissing me for having a crush on a teacher.
No. I agree she was pretty.
Can
but-
can go home already.
Okay, carry on.
What was I saying?
Pretty teacher,
liking
handsome
this
teacher. And you say like what, you want to pick them up or something?
No, did I say one them?
Oh.
No.
You say you can relate to him.
Oh yeah, about smiling because right back in like 7 Sec 2, I was being like bullied, like verbal bullied, physical bullied.
Yeah,
so it was like,
Astaghfirullahalazim.
yeah, it was much lah till I was just dragging myself to go school. So
Yeah.
like when I smile, right, so it's like a motivation for me to move on and then like to be better
Yeah,
and
yeah.
to like prove them wrong, like the bullies.
And it
lah.
worked, right? It worked,
Yeah,
right?
of
It
course it
actually
worked.
worked, right? Yeah.
Look at me now.
Oh.
Alhamdulillah.
Inspiring, huh?
Yeah, inspiring. This is why we bring people onto the podcast to inspire others. You know?
Yes, good.
Imran teach.
Oh, thank you for giving the credits.
So if you want to be like them, join the network.
Thank you for the sponsorship.
Lame, yeah.
But true.
Yeah, but then like, ironically though, I don't see old people smiling a lot. Like,
Oh, my neighbor on level 9, she always call me handsome in the morning.
Call what you want?
Handsome.
Oh, handsome.
Yeah, then,
Okay.
like randomly later, like I going down the lift right to go to school. Hey, handsome, you going school? Ah?
wow.
You never ask how
Then I was like,
old, what's your
I
name?
skip school for you.
Formal.
Oh, then you say I picking up when you got auntie actually call you handsome.
auntie come to me, what? Not I go to
Oh, you see that different level.
different,
I approach
Okay.
for him, right? People approach him different.
Yeah, what we always say in Malay, rezeki jangan ditolak.
This one not
Auntie
chicks
is
magnet, no.
rezeki,
Auntie magnet.
Auntie magnet, that's why.
Mak chicks, yeah,
Mak
they're
chicks.
different.
Mak
Mak chicks, different. Imran got a
Mak
similar
magnet.
experience?
No.
You sure no?
Never.
You sure no?
I really never because
This one got the connection with the
I
MP
never play
all.
makcik all lah. No,
The
nothing
auntie
lah.
below block the one at the
don't
garage.
have.
Hey, what's that
You
one?
don't play makcik, you play nenek-nenek.
Nenek.
And
Nenek, because why? I need to really go to their house actually. Not them approach me or maybe I approach them, but I really need the one who go to their house to I really ask whether you guys are okay. And of course, she will call me sayang lah.
Oh ya Allah.
Yeah, of course lah.
Oh, ya
Sayang nak
Allah.
makan.
Ay, sayang nama.
So no one call me sayang, only her, right? So I feel welcome.
Kesian you.
you know why Imran is always busy.
Yes, correct.
Busy with makcik.
Selayaning nenek.
You sure not? You know scandal, man?
No,
Scandal.
my God, of course. You still got auntie there, right?
Huge
Got
dog, huge
teacher. Now I
dog.
got nenek lah. They play based on true story.
No, but I think right among the four of us, right, the person who really cannot talk to makcik, right, or like people slightly like of that age is Shafiq.
Actually,
You know why,
Oi,
right?
come on.
One big evidence.
Why?
So I know how to talk, right? So there was
Okay.
one time we were giving an interview in the blogs. Okay.
Okay.
I deal with everyone.
Wait,
Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
I need to put disclaimer first.
No,
Okay.
Shafiq just.
No,
Don't
this
be
is
so
not
defensive.
about her being a makcik or anything. It's about what suddenly happened.
Okay.
Okay.
So we were interviewing. Okay, like, we are giving you food. You know, how do you feel? What do you want to say to the organization? And then suddenly, out of nowhere, right, the makcik got so touched.
Oh,
She started crying.
ayo.
And this guy
damage.
was
Ayo.
speechless beside the makcik.
What you
Then
do?
I was
What you
behind
did?
the camera.
I don't do anything wrong.
Say this. Safiq, console her. Safiq. Then like, Safiq's like, interview still going on. Safiq,
Okay,
talking to me behind the camera.
Okay, can I defend myself now?
Wait. Then after that, the makcik continue crying. Terima kasih
long,
banyak-banyak. Apa kena si Imran. Then Safiq just there like,
Wait, is this one of the event?
yeah.
Oh,
While the
okay.
makcik crying, this guy said nothing to console her. He was just beside. I was like, kesiannya makcik ni. Then I was from the background. It's okay, makcik. It's okay.
Okay, we got a new guest.
Okay, let me defend myself.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
your turn.
the conversation was going okay. But then when she cried, I was like, oh no. So I looked to Nabil. I was panicking. No, help me. No. I was saying that lah. Then it's not that because she's a makcik or whatever. It's just that I'm very bad at consoling people. If you ask Nabil, I'm the type of person who will give you tough love, that kind. So the consoling thing is not my thing. I usually let the sentimental people do it.
So is it like, will you make like bad boyfriend?
Please put the effect of the fire. Burning. Fire.
But
to the rain.
Shots fired.
But the thing is, I don't want to date anyways, cause education.
You break heart you lah. Heart.
Like, heart is the hurt, you know.
Heart is the hurt.
But the banana already fruit too.
True.
But that's Shafi lah. So he had no idea what to do at that particular moment of time. Like, I mean, if I wanted to, I would have just swapped positions with him. But it looks very unprofessional lah. In the end, the makcik also cry, finished ready. Then Shafi is like, okay, terima kasih.
Then once she finished, what he did?
He just said terima kasih. And then over. Yeah, just ended like that, like abruptly, you know. And I was like, oh, this is what the fuck. Like I was so stunned, like speechless. I
When
also
the makcik cry, you should be asking him, dah. Dah, wait. Okay,
That's why you should never cry in front of me, because I won't do anything.
Yeah, because he will just ask you lah. Dah?
Never get tissue.
No,
nothing. He never even say like, oh makcik, it's okay nanti. You know, he never even say anything. He just stood there, look at me.
You offer your shirt, you know.
Oh yeah. Buka baju, just take off the shirt, take off the shirt.
Because you like aunties, what you say?
No.
Cik, shirt a bit.
Cannot. The husband beside. The husband.
Oh yeah, the husband.
The husband was there.
The husband was
But then the
there.
husband never like assure me.
No, the husband is just like put the hand on the shoulder, tap only.
Yeah, see, the husband was there, so technically I didn't need to do anything.
Oh, correct.
Yeah, because that's the job and responsibility.
Oh, he want to defend himself really,
A lot of excuses is like,
Of course, of course.
But in the end, I think the husband also looks sad lah. Then in my head, please don't cry . If the husband cry, the makcik cry wow, that's Shafiq what to do. Become counselor.
I like the husband because he didn't cry.
Yeah, but he looked very sad.
He looked very sad. And if he cried, I would have shouted.
Suddenly, all the closed door, then you guys left really, then the husband shout, best drama. No, kidding, joking.
what, you producer ah?
Producer? Yeah, maybe Mediacorp.
Okay, but that one outside people. But with your own parents, clearly you have a generational gap with your own parents.
Correct.
How do you find dealing with
I
that?
would say no. For me, no.
No generation gap?
My mom's like my best friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
She got TikTok all lah.
Hey, come on. You know my
Come
mother.
on.
Oh, serious ah?
Yeah, it's like if anything I'm going through, be it like school,
Yeah.
relationships wise, right, I will just approach her.
Oh,
Then
fun.
she will like give me feedback. Excuse me, Imran.
Oh, sorry. Okay,
What
sorry.
happened?
I heard a farting noise.
Yeah, same.
Janganlah tegur. Janganlah.
Frog. Continue.
What was I saying?
Your mom being your best friend.
Best friend, your
Relationship,
mom,
you approach her.
Yeah, of course. She would just give me advice. Then she like assure me that do not like let your heart be broken by all these small manner. Is that she will just constantly assure me that she will be there for me, for my brother also.
Yeah.
So, yeah lah. I just appreciate the
Presence.
close blondes. Yeah, present. Close blonde.
Close bond.
Close bond.
Close bond.
Close bond by family.
Bondage different.
Apa itu? What's that?
Rabak lah.
No,
What's that? Shafiq?
Bond lah. Correct, right?
Imran, you know what's that?
Shafiq, please keep
No.
quiet. Let the
What's that?
Please,
SPF,
okay, no,
yeah.
I say bond. Okay, yes?
No, you better say the meaning.
The relationship lah. Don't make me asking, your mom how old?
I would say around like 50.
Oh, okay lah, still young lah.
Wow.
Then
Oh, that's interesting.
but my nanny will be around close to 70 already. But also like my best friend lah. Yeah.
Oh.
Our family is very
What about your dad?
family oriented. My dad is around at what
Is
age
it?
or
Are
what?
you close
Yeah,
or?
of course I'm daddy's girl.
This girl. So, any mommy's boy here? Me.
Eh,
So
Alhamdulillah.
what are you
Alhamdulillah.
trying to say?
What? Nothing. I just want to ask you lah. Which one do you prefer, your mom or your dad? You are
Where
daddy's
can
girls,
question
but
like
then
that?
Okay, let's
Some people
say.
okay.
Three of you in the middle of the ocean. The
Okay.
boat only fit for 2 people.
Who
you put?
Walao eh.
Yeah,
You have to be one of them.
Come on.
I was about to
You
say
don't answer
for my
this.
brother and mother, you know.
You have to be one of them.
Yeah. So you need to
Where
choose
can like
one.
this?
Really
Okay,
one.
But I would say right, my mom, because my dad can swim.
Thinking outside the box. Thinking outside the box. That's exactly what I was thinking. You see, good thinking.
Great mind think alike, you know.
Exactly. See, think outside the box.
Okay.
Then how about you?
Huh? No lah, I think my dad now on TikTok.
Not your mother, man.
No. My mother is a bit not that savvy.
Your mother, I
But
saw
my
your
dad-
mother di TikTok.
No.
Dahsyat.
I put my mother to join TikTok.
She did the TikTok
Cewa,
bagi
kan? You know, my dad was like every night commenting on random people Facebook and become a top commenter for I don't know what such reason and going around to just comment. Okay.
You should give him a award.
Okay, ah.
Should give him award for the best
the Facebook,
commenter.
the Facebook already give award. Then I don't need to give it. So okay lah. But then how to say? Some Malay family, like you know lah. Some parents like very. Okay, for my parents, the highest education they receive is the primary 6. Sec 2 lah. I'm not ashamed to share lah. But then, of course, they need to also catch up with the IT. Now the technology is going up and also the era, all this modern era. Got the TikTok lah, whatsoever, right? Of course, some of the parents don't want to go out and learn or attend a workshop or what. And this podcast is brought to you by Skill Future. No. Okay, cut.
If the podcast is brought to you by the specific company, bro, we won't be doing it here. We won't be doing it here.
Yes. Okay, no. Kidding. Yeah. So basically, I mean, our parents need to really get motivated to also
understand.
go out, experience more.
Wait, I'm a potong steam you.
What potong steam?
Because right, that's why you mentioned about like you've got company sponsor us, right? You know, I can imagine if we go USS, we on the right, we do podcast together.
Wait, that's a golden idea. That's a golden idea.
We can't bring our stuff.
No, later people copy. People with money copy. It's a golden idea
Okay, we
on the
got-
roller coaster.
Good idea.
So Imran, how are you?
You go under house. Then the podcast.
HHN podcast. Oi,
Yeah, seperti
lama.
that. How are you?
I'm telling you, there'll be a lot of cursing.
Yeah. Hantu keluar. Pokok.
Okay, continue.
Ezra,
right.
please bleep that, Ezra.
Yeah, that's all I think. Yeah, so I think we need to catch up lah. Ask our parents to go out and learn something new. Because why? Their mindset is, how to say, stagnant. What a term call it? I don't know. Whether they just want to be themselves and just stay.
I understand. Because sometimes I heard there was a talk I went, and after that they say the reason why old people sometimes, it's not they don't want to get up to date with the new technology. It's they feel like there's so much things going on.
Yes.
They feel
Too much,
Yeah,
It's like overwhelming.
yeah.
Correct.
And because when you're overwhelmed, right? You're like, then fuck it lah, I don't need to do it lah. They're
Yeah.
overwhelmed already, what? So they just choose not to read. Not because they're lazy, it's just that
Correct.
they feel like they will never catch up to all the latest technology.
There are some of the factors lah. Not all are lazy lah. you know what I mean?
For me, my parents are different though. Like my mom, she using TikTok every morning. Like every time after she finish praying in the morning, right? After I hear like jeduk audio. I was like, I live inside, she on TikTok. Then like she also like take her driver's license at 60,
Who?
because she just wanted to learn how to drive.
That's
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 salute,
inspiring.
That's hands down.
But she still don't take a TP. She just want to learn about the TP.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's
okay.
interesting.
Then my dad, the one he also suddenly download TikTok also.
Yeah.
He only go there to curse about football. Yeah, serious.
But which club you support?
He support supposed to be Leeds, but he support Chelsea. Yeah, so me and him got always fight about football.
Yeah.
Then like, another thing is my dad, he always pick up skills. So like to the point that he's also 60. Then let's say we move to a new house, right? He will do the wiring all by himself.
Wow.
He hates talking about
What he work as?
engineer.
Engineer. Okay.
So like he hates asking people for help. Men like
That's
Yeah
typical
lah.
man lah.
yeah, it's typical
course
man.
lah.
Men.
And another thing that
Just
he
one
hates,
word,
right?
men.
He hates talking about retirement.
Oh.
So
Last time,
he has the like courage to actually try on lah, like more
Yeah.
different stuff. Yeah. That's actually good though.
because I usually
That's a
like
good
joke with you.
spirit,
I joke with you. Would retire in Malaysia. I wink. Then I was like, so what, you don't take care of me?
the cut
He
deep,
like,
cut.
his retirement, like the whole idea of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I think like Shafiq will know that I'm very close to my mom. Everything, like I can literally share anything with my mom.
Mommy's boy also lah.
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
lah,
yeah.
same lah.
No, not really my dad. I feel like I find it difficult to talk with my dad.
That's
Also.
why he called his girlfriend mommy also.
Oh, serious?
Mommy.
Damn.
Oh, I thought he called his mom mama. No.
No,
Don't just expose.
His mom he called Ibu.
Okay.
But then the girlfriend, mommy.
Oh, but the girlfriend called him
pergi
papa
kerja
lah.
Sorry. Oi. Danger ni salah ni. Yeah, this is all wrong. No, I know that type.
Hashtag bocor rasa.
No.
Janji dia tinggi.
But yeah, it's hard. It's quite hard to talk to my father. Not because he's like the generation gap. It's just that.
Cicak say correct.
It's just that with the father, it's a bit hard to talk. But don't you find it harder to talk to your fathers?
For me, okay lah.
It's
50-50
okay
lah.
lah, 50-50 juga.
Yeah, maybe just me.
Depends on the topic.
But for me, it's just football.
How is all of your dad be like? Because for me, when I get back home or maybe I just left house, he'll be like, I'm going out, right?
No, it's because the way because they like from different generation Then some more they are men. So it's like they of course they want to look tough.
How old's your father?
My one is 50 plus, 50-ish.
50 plus? You're 60.
Yeah, 62.
Oh, my one's youngest lah, 40 something only.
Oh, your dad 40 something.
That one
Like, I think 49, nearly 50.
Oh,
Yeah.
young ah. So meaning to say your parents get you is at a very young age ah. Age.
No,
is
I
it?
wouldn't say it's around 24.
Yeah, kan normal age lah, normal age lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, normal
not
age
bad,
lah.
no.
Yeah.
I think it's not that he was early, it's just that we were late.
Because I'm the first.
Oh yeah, correct.
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
January.
January, you?
March.
Aku lupa kau punya.
January.
Oh, a lot of January babies.
15. You leh?
13.
Oh, 13.
Oh, asal basai only.
Then you?
31st March.
I 28, never mind. Close enough.
20 what? 28 March.
May.
Oh,
Tapi
May. Ingat, I
no
thought
lah.
March, May.
Day 13, 15 mah.
Yeah, 31st?
FOMO.
31st and 28 lah.
March. You, me.
Yeah lah,
No, I think about dates. Okay, I think about dates.
Yeah, and
But okay, let's be honest. Let's say
Dekat sikit.
you were to go home. You were to go home, right?
Tak ada
Then
muas benda.
you want to vent a problem to someone. Will you go to your parents first, or will you
No.
go to your siblings first,
Siblings.
or your friends?
I would say sibling. Because my brother is just 1 year, 2 years older than me.
Oh,
He understands,
okay
like, because he technically more experienced. So like, I would say anything I approach him, then he just be there for me. Yeah. Then anything, if like I still need help, right, approach my mama. Yeah. Then if not, cannot, then my nenek.
Yeah.
for me, I think I'm gonna approach my
Scandal.
girl first. That is one of the factors. No, like kidding. my friends are. So because I only have a stepsister plus a brother, and my brother is like 16-year-old, and I mean don't care much lah. And my stepsister is staying alone with her husband. So basically, I'm just staying with my brother. So nothing much to say. I don't have a lot of siblings. Then my dad, of course, working daytime. So don't know much time. What? Then I'm at home then at night when he get back, he's tired. So my mom is always at home. But then, of course, it's not that.
She do chores lah, then tired lah.
Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna approach some of my closest friends first. To just run things up. Maybe what is a good approach that maybe I can get, that kind of thing. Some getting advice. Then from there, I just approach my mom. Of course, mommy's boy, right? Then lor.
Understand,
That's for me lah.
I feel like for me, I don't approach my parents because right, if I ask one thing, later there'll be like a whole transcript of a lot of other things.
Once you ask that sentence of 5 words, it's going out to 1.2k.
So if I speak to them, I must set
Suara Melete
I must set
Melete.
timer. Because like that time I was just joking. I was like, because I was talking to someone, this girl from Malaysia, and then I was like, okay,
LDR say.
I marry a Malaysian girl. After that, I got lectured. I got lectured. You think it's easier for a Singaporean to marry? Oh my god!
Dia keluarkan document, all the law document.
I even had to search it up during the conversation. I was like, oh, okay.
Padahal joke it's only a joke It's just a prank and then
Who knows he actually mean it?
Okay.
You might not know.
It's not he blink, guys. Yeah, he wink twice. Yeah. So
If you see suddenly I keep saying, oh, Shafiq not with us for podcast because he's at Malaysia. You understand.
so you know
Understand.
lah, the reason behind it.
Yeah.
Correct.
Is she still talking to you? Is she still talking to you?
No, we just friends.
Okay, which part of Malaysia?
Malaysian
I say not that far from Johor.
Okay. Dia macam
Oh, that's how you pay
Mahal sound effect.
Can.
But for me, I will just approach my friends. Yeah, I'm not close to my siblings at all. We barely can hold conversations. And then it's just my friend. My mom, she's busy again, like tired. It's not I don't talk to her. It's just she's tired. Now I feel like if I would talk to her, it'd be like, what's that? Menyibuk, like disturbing. Then my father, like I said, I can't hold a conversation with my father. Last time it used to be my grandmother. Like every problem, I would just talk to my grandmother. Because old people, they will be very nice to you, understand
correct.
you.
You always feel like you're right when you're talking to
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like, especially if you're nenek, right? You are never wrong in their eyes.
It's such a morale booster, you know.
Oh, it's not, they don't scold. They just like speak to you like normally, like a friend.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But then after my nenek got diagnosed with dementia, right? So that means, right, carrying a conversation with her is nearly impossible lah. Because she will forget what I said like a minute
But
ago.
she still remember you lah.
She still remember me lah. It's
So
just
you
like,
then, hi, what?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But then the thing is like sometimes she will still think I'm with my first ex. So then the story like cloud, like go to the river already.
Your first
Girl?
ex, eh?
Yeah.
What, and now it's
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, not 12.
No, two only.
Oh, not 12 eh? Oh, I thought 12.
Come on lah, loyal.
Yeah lah, of course lah.
Loyal what?
So
Fire also.
so she
Starting football team already.
Sungai Buloh ya.
XFC ada manager. but yeah lah, once you got diagnosed with dementia, it's very difficult to talk to.
Very hard lah.
Yeah, so easiest thing talk to friend lah.
Yeah, but at least your nenek can still remember you good enough.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah.
Some people with dementia can't remember
Correct.
anything. You know, it's like when you just approach them, so who are you?
Yeah,
That is
correct.
scary.
It's gonna be
Very
so
scary.
hard to hurt.
Yeah.
You know, it's you can't rewind back time.
Later they'll think you are your cousin or something.
Yeah.
It's like your
That's
friend from your
actually sad.
next ex blog or whatsoever lah. I don't know who you are, right?
But talking about friendships, like I appreciate like low maintenance friendship. It's like
Yes.
It's very rare to find this kind of friendship these days because everything is like they step behind your back.
Oh, ouch,
Yeah.
ouch.
Happens to me a lot. Actually.
Ouch.
Deep, man. Talking about friendship, very deep. Huh?
Want to spill their name?
No. Already
Talking about
forgive
friendship,
and forget.
very deep,
Forgive and forget. You know they say.
Why you look at your friend
Oh,
behind
no,
the
nothing.
camera? Why?
No, nothing.
Why?
No, actually, I just want to talk a bit more about how, I mean, what Nurmira has just raised up, low maintenance friendship,
Yeah.
is very good because of why, I think we have a standards on our own. If, for example, to say you want to raise up this standard of going out or for a dinner or lunch to
Yeah.
somewhere which is very high, very nice, right?
Yeah.
Buffet or what, right?
Yeah,
But of
yeah.
course, you have another friend at your right hand whereby he or she prefer to have like.
Your
Of course,
member,
normal lah.
your
Lepak
member.
McDonald's or what, right? No, I just talking about all this random friendship lah, you know. So of course-
Generally.
Yeah, generally. Yeah, that's the word.
Generally.
So basically,
the
I mean,
getting with you when you talk.
of course, then
Every time.
Yeah.
so of course, I think we're gonna prefer the low maintenance.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I mean, people will look up on you, of course, but then we can't be who we are most of the time lah.
But low
Right, of
maintenance,
course.
I'm not talking about money wise. I'm just talking about like,
Yeah,
you know,
but of
if you
course,
guys
for me, it's
busy,
about
right?
all about
Yeah.
money lah.
Oh, yeah.
When like you guys
So-
busy.
That's why she like the nenek. All got money already. Retirement fund all sure already.
CPF,
CPF
retirement.
can take out already.
Pull out. No lah, kidding.
Tap what?
Tap at traffic light.
Tap
This is
traffic
a
light.
good-
Hey,
That's
I
the
feel like
criteria.
that thing not working I try to tap with my nenek one. It doesn't even work.
Because she
you know.
knows they know it's you tapping.
Kan?
Girl.
that's why.
But I got CCTV.
Ayo. Anyhow, Mira.
But back to it lah. Low maintenance friendship, right? It's like the you know, you understand when you guys are busy. Then
Yeah.
after that you just catch up like maybe once a month or once.
Yeah,
a month.
yeah,
Those kind
yeah.
of friendship is like really understandable. I love it so much.
It's like they don't
Yeah.
like feel hurt. They
I
don't
want to
talk to
shout
them.
out, shout out to my friend Zoe. She's just hands down the best.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, right? Because like, let's say you meet like after a long time, it won't be like very different from the last time you meet.
Yeah.
Because the vibe will still be there.
Yes, correct,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
But then some people like, oh, you don't meet me, sia.
Yeah.
Wow. I know why you got your girlfriend. Already.
Yeah, it's like I don't know why those small things they trust you. Yeah.
Okay.
Izul.
Hey, can I select a bit of advertisement or not?
Oh,
ahead.
I realize you cannot hear me because you're not wearing.
Can I isolate a bit? Okay, what is your plan for September holiday?
September holiday.
September holiday.
Where you guys going?
I going attachment.
Attachment. Where?
Attachment at Orchard. Orchard
Orchard.
NPC.
Yeah, Nurmira, of course, internship, right?
Of course,
Yeah.
winter,
Yeah, then what's for you? Shafiq.
Holiday.
Huh?
Holiday.
Holiday, yeah. Nothing, no plan. Go overseas or what?
No, I haven't renewed my passport.
I see. Okay, so the advertisement is do join us for the island hopping trip 2022 on the 17th of September 2022 on Saturday to Lazarus, Kusu and St. John Island with IMVNSG. Price goes at $12 instead of the usual price at $15 to cheer your friends along and your family for this annual island hopping trip.
I will be there. I will confirm be there. I've signed up my name already.
I will also be there.
Yep.
Because it's holiday.
A lot of celebrities and local talents here for the podcasters to the, I don't know, a lot of them. So I take photo with them. Okay.
Imran,
Senang
talking about artists, right? Now, since like recently, the Masdo came to Singapore.
Oh, yes.
Why
You
not?
went
Of course, I went.
I went also.
I left like 1 hour before they
You
come
never see me, man. Oh, the videographer
Why you
behind.
left 1 hour before
I
they
queue
come?
up for I queue up for their merch.
Yeah.
And like since 4
Wait, this one is a concert, main concert, Esplanade or the main Suntec?
Suntec.
And you know
Hello,
what I
of
went
course
for?
free lah.
I mean in the afternoon lah, when the hall is open.
You don't step lah. I know you get the
You
time
know me,
where,
is it?
yeah, of course.
Dah do rehearsals ya. Okay, that's all.
Bangga lah. Kita kan happy lah. See them rehearse.
Okay, bangga lah kan. Okay.
I wasn't interested in this thing, so I didn't bother going.
Yeah. But the vibe there was amazing.
Very accurate.
Yeah.
Serious.
The people, I didn't expect so many people to be so vibey and
Of
they were
course.
able to sing
celebrities,
all the
right?
songs.
There were other celebrities.
A lot.
Yeah, like
Shamil,
yes,
there was
and then
Ernie Zakia.
Ernie Zakri.
Zakri.
Zakia who?
Tak tahu.
Your scandal?
Ernie Zakri.
Cik
What?
Zakia.
Your 24 scandal?
Then who else
I think
Usop.
Usop, yes.
So it's mostly singers lah.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, singer. Yeah, no dancers.
But
You
then
didn't go any of it
Huh?
You didn't go any of it at the Suntec event or what?
Hey, after,
The Mak Besar
Mak
event.
Besar. I went Mak Besar also.
Oh, that one I never go.
Mak Besar.
Big Mother.
Big Mother.
Then you know my brother say, why you call it?
Big Daddy even.
I don't
Big
know, I
Mother.
don't know.
Is that event name?
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Imran.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, because right,
Okay.
they call it Mak Besar.
Yeah.
Maybe because the place big lah. Then you know how people always say Mak Kor.
Mak besar
so
siul.
macam kau in the middle.
Yeah, correct. It's the name of the event. Actually, the Mak Besar name is because of the founder. You
Serious
know, Miss
Mak dia besar.
Hayani Orfman.
Eh.
Actually, she is big, right?
Ah.
So basically, people call her Mak.
Oh.
Tapi when she being approached, besarnya, Mak Besar.
Siapa?
Mak besar
Yeah, it's like Mak
Okay, Mak
besar.
Besar want
lah.
to sponsor us.
Oh. Make us your
damn
host
big,
for your
eh?
next event.
Yeah, they handle it. I think
Apa,
Hadi
you
Miza
think
or
what?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Huh?
Don't want to mention
That
anything.
one my idol. That one my idol.
The idol lah.
Yeah, my idol.
We are not associated with them.
Yeah, we are not.
No, not associated.
Yeah.
Unless
Okay, we have come to the end of the episode. That's been nearly 1 hour. So, Nurmira and Imran, thank you so much for joining us today in the
Thank you so
podcast.
much.
It's not raining now. I don't know how you all will go home. Lucky I live nearby. For you guys, you have to travel a bit far lah.
It's okay. One time only.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, one time only.
like
So,
one-time password.
anything you want to say before you guys leave?
I think thank you so much once again for this recording. I think it's a good opportunity to be outdoors at Lower Seletar Reservoir with the view, even though it's raining. But then thank you to Mira as well for coming down, and we hope to record for the next subsequent with the other guests as well.
Inshallah, yes.
wanna plug anything.
This is a vibe. Okay, in the rain, in nature.
It is
but,
actually a vibe, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually a vibe, man.
Then I would say like just take care, and right now it's like the 6th season, so just be careful and like stay hydrated and eat well.
Yeah, see you guys soon.
You know, your socials, you want to plug your socials? No socials?
Socials can. Instagram nrmrb.atqbb.
Suka dia plug social. Imran.
Yeah, of course, Imran _. I mean, easy. Imran
He's on TikTok. He's on
It's everywhere.
And also, I just want to raise up for the one that Nabil has raised up for the Facebook, right? Sorry, we don't have any Facebook for now, okay? But of course, we do follow us on TikTok. You can see most of our faces here dancing, gelik with the Jedak Jeduk,
Yes,
and
of course.
Instagram as well, and our website, IMVNSG.com.
Yeah.
Okay, so yep. That's
Okay,
all.
once again, thank you so much. You guys have been amazing guests, especially you, Nurmira. You've been very, very vibey
Thank
today. It was
you.
very nice talking to you. It was easy to talk to you as well.
It's me, you blocking the
And
camera.
for those of you listening, if you want to follow us on Instagram, you can do so at Abro Wassupp. That's SSP, or you can follow me on Instagram at Nabil_JEZ.
Or you can follow me at SYAFIQKHAIIIRY.
Yes, don't forget to tune into that episode of Wassupp next week. Remember, you can do anything you want as long as you put your heart and mind to it. See you next time.
Sniping.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yo, what's up?
Yes, sir.